Not only featuring Tim Duncan and Parker, but Kawhi Leonard, who will have obviously an enormous role in this series. Miami with the walloping of Indiana in their Game 6. But they're starting this year's finals on the road. Different than last year as Chris Bosh is 7-98. Mario Chalmers out to Bosh, the three-pointer. That's good. And Chris Leonard poked away by Wade, and James, with one man in pursuit, throws it down easily. And Greg Popovich talked before the game how important Jeff pace is for this team as Duncan gets inside.
As you play with pace offensively.
Off the Wade miss, Parker gets in the paint, layup, rolls around and drops in. Leonard on James. Leonard, a wonderful young defender, but has his hands full, obviously, as James hits the jump shooting teams in the NBA. That was the case in the regular season and in the playoffs. Green gets it to Duncan. Duncan draws some contact. Game 1 when San Antonio won in Miami. They had 4 turnovers. San Antonio did the entire game. Nice pass back, and Duncan's foul. Ginobili on Wade. Ginobili very healthy at this time of year. Nice fake by Wade. Oh, been in favor of that.
I think it's fair for the teams and the players as Duncan gets a beautiful feed to give the advantage to the lesser team.
Mark, you like it too?
I like it, and the reason why is I remember playing the Lakers in the finals. It's awfully tough when you're the 2 best teams to beat that other team 3 straight times. That's a tall task.
Ginobili steps back and hits the 3. Ginobili got a piece of it. Wade gets it back. Lewis gets that one to go. He's gone stretches where he hasn't played at all. Parker blocked. Mario, 3 turnovers for the Heat. Parker, Ginobili for 3. Still remain from that Game 6 loss as Kawhi Leonard. That one can't. Greg Popovich showed his team a tape of that Game 6 as Wade makes a beautiful.
In the second round. I mean, it's one after another.
Cole puts it up. That's good.
With all the other things that have happened as Leonard into real contention.
Leonard, such an excellent two-way player and still learning. Nice feed, splitter. Blocked by Anderson. Right to Patty Mills. Cole turns it over. Then Danny Green turns it right back. Ray Allen wide open in that right corner. Been through so many huge games. Bellinelli gets back a 3.
Voice of the NBA, you're just, you know.
You don't want to go down. Bosh for 3.
Different style because they got 2 home run hitters in their lineup. But they certainly trust each other, and it starts with their star players truly being unselfish.
Parker, what? Diaw on the drive. Inside to Duncan.
They're going to work it. But I love the respect that they have for each other. Incredible amount of respect that they have for each other. And
I don't know if you can tell at home, noticing in the stands, the fans are fanning themselves as Bellinelli knocks.
Last year was incredible.
Diaw, nice fake, finds Parker. Parker knocks. James is on Duncan. They go over the top. Duncan gets it and finishes.
Unselfish basketball and beautiful.
Bosh. Oh, Bosh throws it down. Parker, the mid-range. Boris Diaw, offensive rebound. Finds Duncan for the layup.
You're going to sweat more, and it's going to take some life out of you. So you got to make sure as a coach you monitor.
Wade sees an opening, can't get it. Nice follow. James fires it ahead. Lewis wide open for 3. Maybe substitute a little quickly.
I wouldn't overlook it. I mean, I wouldn't have.
The players on the floor. And the serious answer to me is
Diaw tips it, still alive. James comes up with it. Fires away and hits the 3. LeBron James
knocking down the jump shot.
Duncan banks it in. Wade tied up by Diaw. Stolen by Mills. Patty Mills tries to get some contact, still lays it in. Wade gets in the paint. Lewis, a good luck. That's a 3.
For himself or other guys, but he's looking to make plays out on the floor.
Ginobili knocks it away. Diaw tries to save it, but throws it back to Lewis. Lewis' shot is good. Ginobili off the inbound. And whistle and a foul. Is stand out on those three-pointers here in the second half. Ginobili to the basket, a clear lane.
The Miami Heat direct line drive, no help. Your Wade, you got to contain, and Ginobili having his way on the offensive.
NBA in bench scoring. And there you see it again, an open lane. Ray Allen to the basket. Ahead of Steve. Feeds Allen for the layup, and the Heat go for look.
It was a definite foul by James. And an even worse flop by Splitter. I think
That's not basketball. I mean, flopping like that, that's not basketball.
I agree.
Behind Leonard. Here comes Allen. Allen pushes off Bellinelli and throws it down.
Like a locomotive. We've seen him be able to finish, but Danny Green does a good job of a clean foul, not allowing him to get the basket. And the possible three-point push.
Cole finds Bosch. Offensive foul. Split.
Attack off the dribble more. He got the movement started. Bosch predetermined what he was going to do by trying to.
Parker finds Splitter. James for three. That's good. LeBron's largest lead of the game. Parker finds Splitter again. Splitter flips it up and in. With seven.
At the end of the day,
Splitter not looking to shoot, and then decides there's nobody.
he takes the hit. And Splitter, what Coach talked about, recognizes the defense. If he goes right away, that's a charge. Instead, under control with patience.
Bosch has Green on a big height advantage there, and Bosch able to convert.
You got to throw that ball up to Duncan.
Bosch and one of playoffs.
It's hard to see on that angle because you didn't see Bosch land. But this has been called consistently throughout the playoffs.
Now watch, see if it's on the landing area. Wasn't much contact up there. Last year there were 41 of these called in the playoffs. That's through the finals. That looks like a good call.
That's a foul.
Parker, the floater in the paint is good. Parker drives, finds Duncan, takes his time, lays it in, and it's
has finished game as he nails that.
Green will try again. Hits a three. Danny Green. Diaw looking. Green again. Bang! Looks like he's in a little bit of distress there. Anderson to the basket. Birdman. Good feed to Duncan. Duncan lays it in on a gorgeous bounce pass from Ginobili. Taken by Duncan, a hit to Green. One man to beat. Green goes up and throws it down. Danny wireless.
Well, Danny Green started off 0 for 5, but 3 for 3 in the fourth. Look at this beautiful pass by Boris Diaw. I just love his creativity and skill. Hooking the ball to Danny Green, wide open from the slot for 3, and then usually you don't want to see Danny Green put the ball on the ground, but all of Babylon sees him flush it.
James crossover move, drives to the rim and finishes. Victory. Parker puts it in.
The ball over 23 times for 28 Miami points.
Leonard put it
on top of Rashard Lewis. 8 big points for Green so far.